Good morning. This is Pastor Lyn with Goodland United Methodist Church. Once again, it's time for Breakfast with God. When you think of the word perspective, what comes to mind? 1 Corinthians 9:22 says, I have become all things to all men, so that by all possible means I might save some. Even though God gives us a brand new day every 24 hours, we seldom begin it with a brand new outlook. All too often, we regard the day ahead as, are you ready? Just another day. We may see a different date, but the day seems filled with the same routine, the same problems, the same faces, the same responsibilities. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could look at each day from a slightly different perspective, and with God's guidance, learn to serve Him better as a result? A Bible translator named Fraser learned the importance of different perspectives in a very interesting way. Known simply as Fraser of Luzuland in northern Burma, he translated the scriptures into the Lisu language. He went on to do translation work somewhere else for a time, leaving a young fellow with the task of teaching the people to read what he had written. When he returned 6 months later, he found 3 students and the teacher seated around the table, the scriptures open in front of the teacher. Fraser was amazed to see that as each of the students read for him, he left the Bible where it was in front of him. The man on the left read sideways. The man on the right read it sideways from the other side. The man across from the teacher read it upside down. Since they had always occupied the same chairs, they each had learned to read from that particular perspective, and they each thought that was how their language was written. We can be like that too. When we learn something from only one perspective, we may think that it's the only perspective. We have the solution to our problem, but nobody else's. Sometimes it is necessary to change seats and assume a different perspective on the same truth in order to help others. The principles of truth in God's Word never change, but our understanding of them does. So I would invite you today to ask God to give you new insights about Him today. With your new perspective, you may see the solution to a problem that has plagued for someone for many years. As our perspective broadens, our ability to help ourselves and others increases. So let me give you a challenge. On Sunday morning, sit in a different pew. Worship from a new perspective. This is Pastor Lyn. Have a blessed day.